1 o'clock on the dot. What's up, Pisces, Aries, Cusp? I am Solo 69 and welcome to my channel. What's up with you? I'm here to bring you your January 2026 monthly reading. This is a blackout reading for all zodiac signs this month. So Pisces, Aries, Cusp, you are in the mix now. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, so this reading, it may not resonate with all of you, but always check back later on and see if anything makes sense to you then, if it does not make sense at this time. You can also check with your other placements as they come up, or if they're already up, check them out and see what's going on with those as well. But most of all, man, just chill with me and enjoy the entertainment of it all. I appreciate every last one of you. All zodiac signs, you're welcome in to get the message. So I appreciate everyone that pulls up and allows me to come in and bring you this message. Thank you so much for showing love and support to me and my channel. Thank you. Yep. Hey, something here is going to be blossoming for you. It's like a fresh breath of air, and you're being called to stop and take a sniff at the little flower. This could be just one situation, one flower, you know, but it's giving me you're gonna witness the flower blossom. So something could be definitely happening with time, because even though a flower could blossom overnight, the way that it moves, it's hard to watch it even though you're looking dead at it. You know, it's almost like it's not moving, but yet it's moving, you know. So it's kind of like one of those moments when you fall asleep, the flower is in a bulb, and when you wake up, you see that it's opening up like by the morning, and by the middle of the day, when the sun is up high by noon, it's like bright and it's opened up, and then by like 3 o'clock, something like that, it could be leaning more towards the sun. Bless you, Zeke. Woo, bless you. All right. So, woo, bless you. Woo, bless you. I'm looking too. Okay. You okay? Whoa. All right, Zeke. You might need to step out the door for a minute. You good? All right. Okay. Well, lay back down. Lay back down. All right. So, Zeke just had a whole sneeze attack. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the shuffle. But basically, like I was saying, something is going to be, blossoming. But you're right. You might be right in the motion of it, so you may not recognize it, but others may see it, because, like I say, if you were to fall asleep and and it's a bulb, like it's closed up, and then you wake up and you see that it's opened up, it's kind of like within those hours. But if you just stand there and watch it for those hours, it's kind of like you're not gonna really recognize it moving, but it's moving. I don't know, it's weird. It's almost like a still movement. Let's get into your shuffle though. See what's going on. You're gonna have a lot of time to enjoy some things and like be lighthearted and playful in future events. Pisces, Aries, Cusp. There's a cycle here that has come to a closure or in like a completion. You've learned some type of lesson here, and now it's kind of like it's off to a fresh new start. This fresh new start, it may be some things that you may be curious about, And you know, it's giving me like a baby seeing a rattle, and you know, wanting, you know, the different colors of the rattle, or even laying in a bassinet or a crib, and they seeing the little wheel on top twirling with different things and trying to reach for it. This is that curiosity energy. So it's fresh. It really is like a fresh start, like a you like, you know how you just changed your baby pampy, your baby's pampy, if you have a child or has had a child, you know, or you changed anyone's pampy, you know. I'm not speaking about adults. That's a different situation. But as far as babies, and you know how when, like, say for instance, they're in the crawling stage, and you know that they need their diaper changed, but they want to go play, and you have to kind of pin them down and fight with them a little bit just to get them to be still for a minute so you can hurry up and change the diaper, right? Once you change the diaper, then it's like you let them go and they just twirl over, pew, and they, you know, crawl off real fast. It's kind of like, but they were anxious to get to something. They want to go play. um it's that type of energy that's coming in for you, for some of you at least. Don't deny it, okay? It's about having fun and enjoying the moment. Don't deny that. Looks good, just saying. Okay. You could have, you know, in the past, or maybe this is something that you frequently do. You could be in a, you know, deny good things that has come your way. All right. There's so much potential in whatever this is. You don't have to fight about it. You don't have to fight against it. You don't have to fight no more. You can put that battle sword up. You know, that's what's coming out. The potential is here. You got room for this. You can make room for this. Now, you could be dealing with, or there could be some type of earth sign energy, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus energy. It's really giving me more Taurus energy. But whoever this is you may have not worked good with this person. It may have been a lot of loose ends that needed to be tied up or fixed, or maybe you had to come in and fix some things, or save some things. And y'all, it's just, you couldn't get along. It's kind of like, we're not getting along. Or you just wasn't trying to get along with this person, or this person wasn't trying to get along with you. Something, so it's like nothing was coming out of that, or nothing is coming out of that. Scorpio energy stepping forward. Something definitely has not come to a complete ending, and somebody could be worried about the rules actually being followed, or the guidelines actually being followed. This person that you may not work with, it may be little things, work good with, it may be little things about them that may be a little overpowering with their own desires, like how they want to maybe do something, but or it may just even be just a persuasion of, this person could have a liking for you. This is not good though. It's kind of like I don't know. I'm acting like I didn't see that. Let's go ahead and get into your topic and see what topic is needing to be spoken about here for my Pisces, Aries, Cusp energy for January 2026. And then I'm going to cut the cards and get into the message. The could be needing to walk away, or there's some walking away here. Yeah, you could have walked away. There's a lot of deception here about somebody's good fortune, or, their happiness. It may be some rocky things here, broken glass, shattered energy, when it comes down to someone's self-esteem, because this person is like, I don't know if they see you as a friend, or this is not a good friend. This is not somebody to restart. This is somebody that maybe you may have not dealt with. This is not, this person is not a friend and not worth restarting anything with. The decisions here to not fight, like, there is no fighting over this. Somebody is deciding to just gracefully be, and they're, but this gracefully being is like knocking another person's confidence down, because they don't want to acknowledge that this is some type of union. And it's kind of like an action needs to be taken to bring some type of balance in here. There's a lot of regret that could be coming out of this person walking away. There's a feminine energy here that could be thinking about how either they have detached or how someone has detached from them. There's a lot of detachment here. So it is a walking away energy. There's a woman here, though, that's got some stuff on her mind about this unattached energy. It's a lot of deceit, like I said, though. And this regret is what somebody do. It's kind of like, wait. Okay, so somebody causes an uproar with other people. I don't know if it's about you or if it's just a scene that they may do, or cause within themselves. Hey, Enchanted. Like, say for instance, like, just kind of where they want a spotlight poured on them. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that they're talking about you or anybody else. It could just be a little bit maybe dramatic or overly doing something to get the attention on them. It's giving more like that energy. And it's kind of like they realize that it caused some type of uproar. It's like maybe with a group of other people. This is, it's like somebody is regretting that whatever someone is doing, another person, it's kind of like showing what they've tried to do. It's kind of like defeating that. Almost like they got people looking at them. There's 3 pillars here that's standing out, and one of them is connected to 2 more pillars. And this is giving me actually people, and it's giving me like maybe, I don't know if it's like a immaturity or just an age difference, but as far as older, but it's 3 older people that's actually linked, but one of them has 2 outcast people. One of them is giving me, one of them may be related to them. They may be younger than them. It looks like they are younger in relation to them, and they also have someone else that may not be in relation. That's still in the mix. That's probably around maybe a little younger, but closer to their age than the other person. And they kind of are, they're not outcasted, but they have been struck. This person particularly has been stricken. They've been struck by lightning, struck by the hands of God. They've been stricken, or however you want to call it. Now, this younger person that's attached to the elder person, that's attached to the other pillars, they are about to be stricken, and when they get struck, it's gonna probably either it's almost like by the same lightning bolt. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's kind of like it's gonna hit this younger person differently, and it's because something has already touched surface base here. Now over here, with this elder that is standing here with these two other elders attached to them. This is an attachment here. And, I don't know if this is family or what, but there's a storm coming towards this place. It's and see the one, it's like a middle child maybe, or the one in the middle. They see it coming, but I don't know if they're saying anything or not, but they see it coming. It's kind of like they see signs they pay attention to. They kind of have no choice because they're really kind of stuck in the middle, and they have to see both ways of something. This is particular for somebody, I feel, because of how it's being explained. But there's two other individuals. There's already somebody. There's a man down already. There's somebody already in the dirt. They're being discovered though. They're not. They're in the dirt. It gives me deceased. But it's like either they're being discovered like found, or they're being discovered like a part of this scenario. Like they were linked to it in some kind of way. These two people, it's two other people over here on the outside. They're not getting struck. They're not getting hit. They're not getting wrapped up in this, but they see it. It's a younger person there with an older person there. They could be, it's given almost like they're connected to the two other elders that's attached to the elder that's attached to the other motherfuckers over there. I hope some of y'all keeping up with this, because it may sound a little strange. I could give it names, but no. Hey Peter. So there's a storm, and the one in the middle, and see these other people on the outside that's looking in, they give me like they're attached to, like, say for instance, the one of them is attached to the one of the elders that can see the shit coming. They can't help but see it. I don't know if they're saying anything. They definitely can't move though. They gonna get hit. They getting hit. And I don't know why. It's like that. It's kind of like they really don't. They don't have full control over the movement. They're stuck in the middle of the shit. And but it's like they may have a relative or someone that's close to them that's got to take the effect of them getting hit, because they're gonna get hit. Now, same thing goes for the other elder as well. Somebody has to watch them get hit that's probably close to them, and probably more up in age, also more up in like more calm in calmer waters. Kind of may have tried to be a peacemaker for that person, a helper maybe. This could be a sibling, this could be a lover, this could be a friend. Whatever it is, it's giving same energy, related. They can relate, you know. But this person has to watch this person take a hit, and they the one getting hit first with the storm. To be honest, the one that elder, and then it's gonna come, like it's gonna come to the one that see it coming. But and the thing is, it's gonna hit last to the ones that really caused the damn storm. That's the crazy part about it, because it's these people over here that's and this elder is aware of this death as well. These people are aware of this death. These other people, I don't think they are at all. But these people are aware of this death. For sure. For sure. Yes. They are the reason of the storm coming. So, okay, but there's the community. People, they may see some things not understanding fully. There may even be rumors, speculations, stuff like that. All right, so I had to really explain that. Somebody needed that explanation. Anyway, get back to the story. Transformation, this woman is looking away from, but she's thinking. I ain't gonna lie, low key it look like they looking at me. That's kind of spooky. You know how you can look at a picture and it ain't looking at you, then you look at it again because you feel it something staring at you, and it's the picture. That's what that felt like. Person don't wanna be reminded of what's not good for them. They don't want to hear that. But this is why ain't nothing working. This is why there is no success here. They don't want to hear about what's not good for them. Show me more. This could be a feminine energy that's thinking about this. But there's some things that this woman is... See, this transformation is coming in because of what is being removed, what this person is walking away from. This woman, I don't know if this woman is the one that got detached from, or if she's the one that's walking away. I'm going to find out in a minute, though. Somebody didn't want to get with the program. They missed out on a lot of fruitation. They missed out on some beautiful, juicy fruit, too. They missed out on some, glorious sunny days that, feel really good. You want to be outside in that weather, They missed that energy. They missed it. That, they're biting into that grape that you don't know if it's really going to be sweet, but you hope it's going to be juicy and sweet. And then you don't hit a seed, even, but seeds are there. This like that grape. And you bite into it and it just pop in your mouth, juicy. This is like that peach that you smell when you walk into the grocery store. It leads your nose straight to it. Man. This person didn't want to get with the program. They didn't want to adapt. They didn't want to. They was afraid and doubting themselves, and so they ended something before it could really begin. Now they realizing how happy a situation could have made them. But now it's like it's kind of like us all in my head. Yeah. But see, I'm talking about, this was a magical transformation on top of that. It wasn't just, it showed up. It showed up. open, wide open, but it didn't light up just yet. It's kind of like getting on the carousel with Odin or Wednesday from American Gods. It's like jumping on the carousel with him and the rest of them, and not, Shadow Moon not really realizing that he was, that the carousel was about to move like it did, but he got on it. Like, what the hell, he got on it and ended up in a whole nother dimension, so it's kind of like not knowing where this butterfly was gonna lead you, but you followed the path of where the butterfly was leading, the transformation. And as you were stepped into a different side, it's like, I'm hearing like, step into the dark side, ooh ooh ooh, in reverse. It's kind of like going the opposite direction, but not knowing that this is what, when you take that step, like going through a mirror, like going through a wardrobe. I'm thinking about some fantasy type lands and stuff, but this is real. It's kind of like something transforms and lights up, and like it's kind of like dipping your hand in water, and when you dip it through, it really is really something else that's really golden and beautiful. And I don't know. It's a beautiful cornucopia. How about that? And somebody just didn't want to get with the program. They just took it lightly. Was rather focusing on the lighter side of life, and that's where no victory came in. That you got victory in reverse. And somebody, they don't want to remember that. They don't want to. They don't want to think back to that. They don't want to. Well, I don't know why it's coming out. Let's keep talking. We got love peaking here. Love is peaking, but it's not out. But it was peaking. I don't know. All right, and but something here is forbidden here, and somebody could be worried about this. So this is something you don't need to worry about, because look, you don't touch, bitch. There's potential here for someone, but there's this. Oh man, this is I don't know who this is. I like you, whoever you are. I like you a lot, because see, you got the potential, because the way you move, the way you handle things, and you see something and you go for it, but you do it the right way, accordingly, and it does look like, yeah, and you put growth and nurturement into something out of love. You also gain knowledge, and okay, wait. I gotta be honest. Sometimes, and you know how you can be taught that you are impatient, so you learn patience. Sometimes we can learn patience, and no patience so good to where when we have a right to be impatient, people can take advantage of your patience. It's you know. So sometimes you do got the right to acknowledge that your patience can wear thin, if that's what it has to, I guess, come to with you, because it's another scene on American Gods. It's actually a LBGT scene. It's with the Jinn, and it's kind of it's I forgot dude's name, but he was cool. He was the taxi cab driver. Both of them was the Jinn and dude. Both of them was the taxi cab drivers. But it was the dude that had just came into America, and he was always waiting, and people was like overly excessively using that as a weakness over him, like making him wait and making him just sit there and wait forever. And he was kind enough to do it. He was getting pushed over a whole fucking lot because of that. He didn't speak up. You know what I'm saying? And finally, that Jen laid it down, bricked him down real good, and put that fire in his ass, literally. You know what I'm saying? And you got to watch the scene to understand what I'm talking about. I'm not finna go there on YouTube, but it's definitely that scene. I think it's season 1, episode, I want to say 4. Might be episode 4. Or 3. I think it's 4. But anyway, whichever one, this is somebody that's got the potential, and the potential is clear. Like somebody can do something, somebody's capable of something, or somebody's up for the job, or for the position, up for the cause. They if they touch it, they can make something happen with it. But they also abide by the sword. They abide lawfully. You know what I'm saying? Right here. This is somebody who moves with blind justice. I honestly can't really give you a definition of that right now. If anybody else want to give me a definition of blind justice at this time, you can put it in the put it down. But this person is like, they go for what they know into the gates of new beginnings, you know. And see, somebody could be, you know, this is like somebody's forbidden. This is about where you can look but can't touch. This nurturer, trying to trap this person. I don't know. Somebody, this is, okay, so we ain't finna catch no Pokemons today. It's giving me back to catching a Pokemon. Somebody see the Pokemon. And I guess the Pokemon went in hibernation or something for a minute, because it was a few weeks since I spoke about the Pokemon. All right. The Pokemon been asleep, in hibernation, trying to figure something out. So more so in hermit mode. Virgo energy could be stepping forward. Also, somebody could be very emotional right now. But it's over old shit, and it's like a lot of envy. It's unhealthy. It's not good for you. Whoever this person is not letting something go, or something is keeping them walking wide awoke. You ever seen somebody sleepwalk because they can't sleep? Sleepwalking wide awoke. I know it's a condition, or it could be called something, but it's like someone who, it goes days without sleeping, and it turned into like a zombie in their own way. I had to call the ambulance for someone like that before at my job, at my old job. So, yeah, like, so this is that type of energy. But so this person is forbidden to go towards this energy. Yeah, somebody is, you don't have to turn the page, oh, it's all right. All right, so you looking good. You might not realize how good you look, madam or sir. But somebody looking good, looking pretty damn tasty. As a matter of fact, not trying to be funny, maybe I'm hungry. I need to eat something real quick. But you looking good, gotta say that. Something about a blend here, a blend. All right. Something that you need to be patient, real patient. Let things just move accordingly, because somebody and don't, there's a Pisces energy real strong. Now Pisces, Aries, Cusps, this could be just your energy as well, but right now I'm just seeing strong Pisces, High Priestess in reverse. The moon is showing up twice in reverse. The goddess of the moon in reverse with the moon in reverse, with the High Priestess in reverse, with the sun in reverse. Somebody is weak. This person could be sick, very unstable about some type of contractual agreement that they have with a King of Pentacles that they're looking for. I guess they can't find them. They're having a hard time finding them. It's like this person ain't got no respect for another person's generosity at this time, and then being nice, I guess. And so it's looking more like this person, when I say this bitch is unstable. She really rooted in envy, literally. That's why she has no stability on landing on her feet, because it's rooted under envy, not concrete, solid, like, something sturdy that's gonna hold her up. It's rooted under. It's like, just imagine somebody being pushed up like that flower that I was talking about, out of the ground, and they stem, and it's like rooted at the bottom of their feet, and it's pushing them up, and they mad and wobbling on it and stuff like that. But even though the stem is made, it's created with that energy, how it's built, it's bent and stuff like that. It's just wobbly. It's giving all over the place, and it's like, in whatever this relationship they've been in, it's been very unstable, very dishonest, and there's been no victory with that. And so this person is now wishing that there's some type of unhealed energy here once again, to somebody's mind. They want somebody's mind to be watery, saturated. Just imagine a carpet, like your washing machine, going messing up, and it wets the carpet, and like throughout the hallway or something like that. Saturated feeling doesn't feel good, and you gotta clean it up, and it can, if you ain't cleaning it right, it can leave the stench behind. Somebody don't understand that because they haven't let their pride go, and haven't allowed themselves to stop this prideful, because it's built under pride and envy. Like, it's like, it's a healthcare problem here, and it looks like something is transparent, but somebody doesn't have the strength to leave something alone, and it's all being revealed. It's kind of like someone's ancestors is acknowledging this, but moving out the way, like stepping to the side. It's like, and it's kind of like it's up to somebody else. It's kind of like reaching their hand out. Real shit. This is crazy. Well, I ain't gonna say crazy in a bad way, because it's giving somebody a real chance to see something. And it's like the ancestors are like we're gonna step to the side, but our hands are here. If you want that help, we got it. But you have to want it, join in for it, come towards it, and not blame. They're blaming others. It's about looking at self with this shit. And the memories is here, like, for real. And what changes have somebody done on their own that ain't so pretty, that's not beautiful, that's in reverse, that has not helped, or that has not brought any healing or any happiness, that has been going against their own broken promises here. And there has been no Holy Spirit is accepted into this energy. No service, no. Service out for the Holy Spirit. So, I mean, somebody really, the ancestors are kind of like, it's time for you to, you know how a pastor could tell you to come to the altar, give your life to Jesus Christ, and give your life to the Father God, See, people do that every Sunday. Not everybody, but this is one of those moments. But it's not like that. It's kind of like when you accepting the shit for what it is, you also gotta accept your shit for what it is too. We have to look within ourselves and say, okay, I know that wasn't right. And really accept it and stand on it. And that's what somebody's being told to take the next step. This is intuition, because it's not about going to somebody else. It's definitely just about, recognizing for real where you went wrong, or where, not saying that whoever I'm talking to, I'm not saying that you did something wrong, but we have to recognize our own faults in actions here to things. And, you look at where we need to blame ourselves for this, and where we played a part in that, and where we could have did things differently or better in this, or where we don't. Somebody else may need to speak up about how they're being treated, and how they shall not be treated anymore. Like, as far as any type of disrespect, allowing that to take place. This is about a moment of recognizing what we've allowed and not allowed in our life. Okay, let me see. Like I say, this woman is thinking about some type of detachments, though. It's a lot that has not been mastered. Like somebody's dropping the baton. Yeah, the focus. You got to focus, baby. I remember, man. I remember that baton, boy. But when and you can't look at it, you just gotta feel for it. You gotta know. You gotta listen for them them steps, and you gotta be looking back at that particular time, and then go. Start taking off, start skipping a little bit, and then take off. But you glance back, but then some shit. I got to the point to where I wasn't looking back no more. I would just dive down, reach my arm back, and I feel that motherfucker grip. Slap my hand, and I grip that hoe, and I'm gone. Dash. That's it. That's why they always put me in the fourth ending of that shit. If I had to do batons, because I didn't do relays. I was a sprinter. So it's like, but they put me at the end because they knew that I was gonna take, and made sure, because I ain't like the batons. I ain't like no relays. But but they used me in the end sometimes to take it on through, because especially when they was running for higher school classes. So it's like the focus, this focus here. Somebody got to get focused, baby. Healing from the past is here as well. So you got success stepping forward with building up your strength, your courage. Congratulations is stepping forward. This man is thinking about this creative spark now. So there's a detachment here from a man and a woman, because she way up there and he way down here. But he's here thinking too. She's thinking about the detachment. He's thinking about the creative spark that was lit up. Now, I don't know who's wrong or right, but it looked like, I don't know, this man could have been walking away from the woman, but it could be her walking away from him. Just take it how it resonates, y'all. All I know is that somebody's focus, then, hey, sometimes you can't see, you got to feel for shit. You gotta let your intuition lead you on some things. The eyes that we see see the material things in this world ain't always what we need to be focusing on every time we gotta look at something. Because somebody, you just can't go doing what you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do, but there's consequences to this shit. And you can't expect somebody to have a heart for that, And this is about just being real, I guess, Somebody could be, I'm in my PJs. I can't, so somebody else could be in their PJs. There's a masculine energy stepping forward in their PJs. They look kind of like they're golden brownish or something. I don't know, like peanut butter brown, like a swirly brown, different browns. I don't know, maybe silk or some shit. I don't know. Nice ones. Anyways, there's a friendship here. Somebody can feel it both. They can understand where you're coming from. They can see you as a friend, you know. Hey, but they need to, this person needs to trust. Are they looking for somebody that they could trust? Or there is something about trust issues here? Yeah, this person got trust issues, but you know, who don't these days? Look at the way the world turned. But when you do find somebody you can really trust, I say stick with them and do right by them always. Facts. You know, and if they fuck you over, just leave them alone. Don't you know, spade is a spade, yeah, call it, but don't go and play it out, act on it. That's not having the right wisdom. So we got somebody here that is not, somebody here who has, okay, let's see what this is about, because somebody playing. It ain't nothing wrong with being playful, because we was talking about that earlier, lighthearted and that curiosity energy, that freshness of that newborn, well, not newborn, but that crawling baby energy that's wanting to go and discover things and have fun. All right, so it's kind of like somebody need to go off on their own and change the way that they thinking about the past, okay? It's about putting yourself on the pedestal when it comes down, or in the hot seat more so, when it comes down to who you're choosing to blame. And I'm not here to sit here and tell somebody, look at yourself like nobody else didn't do nothing, whatever this is. But truthfully, somebody also need to take out the time, especially seeing this rose blossom. Something could happen overnight, flower blossoming, like I say, but it may be something as well that you may be smack in the middle of it, not recognizing the blossoming of it, but others may see it like, you know, like a blink of an eye. Like I was just here yesterday or this morning, and it was like this, and now it's like that. Now the card is all the way over there, and the way it just shot out, I see it. I'm glad that it flipped over for me to see it, because I'm not going to get it. Hell, it's way, I'll get it when I'm done. But the card is playful, and it came out like it's coming in. Like I said, this right here ain't something to play with. Okay, like I say, somebody's wisdom, you don't have it. It's time for you to make sure that you're seeing things clear, and also have a clear mind when you're doing something as well. I'm finna get ready to close this out. So I do appreciate y'all for chilling with me, allowing me to bring you this message, but I'm not done yet. I'm just letting y'all know this. Okay, we got a nice energy here that wants to step in and be of service or help here. Okay, okay. Well, however you feel about the person, it's on you. But somebody would like to be of service and help. And if you don't want that, then that's fine. But it's giving me somebody is like that really unstable, and they're not being honest with themselves. And they're not getting no victory with this shit at all. And actually, especially wishing that the healing, they're not going to get it. They're not saying anything. It's like, it's not, no, man. There's too many problems, too much hostility, and there's a lot of people around this person. And so pretty much it's like this person is they're looking at this like help, like they don't want it, they're denying it. You know, it's like, but something is transformed from the past here, and somebody's being looked at like, no, it's not, it's a lie. But this person is inexperienced in using their imagination when it comes down to this is a woman that's sturdy as hell, stable as fuck, on their journey, moving accordingly, the end. You know what I'm saying? And somebody is not abundant when it come down to the patterns, and so and there's too much chaos, and there ain't no relationship there, and so this person moved around. Honestly, that's you know. So somebody is like criticizing another person, and they could really be of assistance. That's what that's low key giving me. Take it how you resonate with it though, but this is a high priestess empress, and it's stay in the upright. you know, and it looks like they're here and ready to volunteer help, but they're being looked at like the complete opposite of what they are or who they are. And yep, and look, I'm not playing. I'm not lying. They just look. That's not true. This person, that's not true. It's kind of like this is what they being mapped out to be, and somebody could feel bad about that because they not, you know how something is being pushed back or pushed away. There's a, I don't know. I was finna say reaper, but I'm picking up on a creeper, like a creep. Somebody who's a fucking creep is here. This is something that's being revealed. It's time for another person to make a move. There's a creep here, though. I don't know where the fuck this creep coming from. There's too many hostilities here going on in this home. Yeah, somebody is not being honest at all. Honest about what? That have nothing, having no victory, and only wishing that that the healing would continue. Not like somebody isn't doing some invisible work. It's a multiple people doing this to keep somebody stuck without any options except to take their risk in never-ending depths of an abyss. What the fuck is this? What? Okay, so we got like a wannabe here that's not stable, but they want what's valuable to you so they can move into a fulfillment. So they're stealing something from you or trying to take something from you. It's almost like just give me a hem of, let me touch the hem of your garment type energy. But this could be even an item or, whatever. It's a piece of your energy, your essence that they're ciphering and trying to use it to, get like you. It's weird. But this is like, okay, so the first time I seen it was on Charlie's Angels. But I think it was epic movie and Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart dumbass when he was that little monk and he was cutting the hair. I think that was him doing it. I gotta see, man. He was cutting the hair off of people. He was cutting their hair or snatching their hair. It might have been that other dude, but if y'all know what I'm talking about, they would sniff the hair and be like, "Who's the one?" I think that was Kevin Hart. Hold on, wait. Let me see. Let me check real quick. Let me check. I think that was Kevin Hart. Let me see real fast though. Man. Yes, that is Kevin. Oh.
It's spiritual safety.
I'm not gonna watch it like that, but it's the scene. Hold on, wait. Hold on. I think it was him. It's not really showing me. I'm putting it in wrong, but it's popping up his face. So I think it was him, y'all. But that's showing up like somebody. sniffing your hair or needing to keep a piece of you close to them type energy. It's kind of like, yeah, that's they living off of it or something. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, there's no need to fight this battle. Somebody already scared to death on their own over some type of fulfillment. It's like just a piece. I just need a piece, just a piece. But there's no need to fight this battle. It's not. It's kind of like that's really it's a little weird, you know. It is giving stand out energy on top of that, but it's almost like a mental disorder though. It's really something like that. It's not like it's weirded out. It's not, but you, I don't know what this person, you know, trying to do with whatever how they pulling from your, trying to pull from your essence, but you're being told on that part, no worries. Now when it come down to this person's mental capacity, I'm not really 100% sure how you need to be concerned about that, but you worry, this person's more worried than you should be. But it's something about their mental capacity that is this person probably, like, I mean, they could have some type of disorder, mental disorder going on. They could be really taking some type of medication for this. This could be like some like high level medication, like a high dosage for schizophrenia, a high dosage for bipolar disorder or multiple personality disorder, a high dosage, like as if this dosage is keeping them from being in a mental lockdown type stuff. And the lockdown is, and it is one of those, they would have to be strapped down lockdown. It's not a lockdown, like they would be on suicide watch type stuff. This person has changed the way that they've been doing things, maybe even with their body, and they may feel real bad about this. They may feel like they let themselves go or be misused or abused. There could be some type of abuse here. This could even be self-mutilation. That's another thing that Kevin Hart was doing on that movie. This is like somebody feels like they can't come back from something. You know, there's no love here or there. And it's too rocky, it's too bad, it's too complicated, it's just too much. This is really sad, you know. I really got a heart for this person. You know, you know how it's also taking me to the way of, you know how you can glance at somebody and you don't really see nothing wrong with them, but if you sit around them long enough, you'll start seeing that something is wrong. It's kind of like that energy as well, which is also taking me back to the flower for some reason. Like the blossoming of the flower opening up overnight. Like 1 minute you don't see something, but you sit there long enough, you eventually see it open. You just didn't realize when it opened. So it's like seeing somebody and them having a black eye, but not recognizing it at first because they got makeup on or covering it up in some kind of way. I'm just using it as an example. I'm not saying that that's what's going on. But it's kind of like that. But you sit around somebody long enough, you realize that it's fear amongst them, you know, or it's something, the blink twice type shit. They're imprisoned or trapped or captured, and somebody could be really on edge when this person is away from them as well, because they could be worried if the signs are going to be seen. It's definitely giving domestic violence, though. I gotta be honest. If somebody's impatient for real, and don't know what to do, like for real, this person they're very stuck and trapped. There's knowledge here from love. The angel of love is showing up to nurture you. Lord, y'all reach our hands out and ask God to send angels to surround this person. It's something about the grains and of wheat, like it's what they call them, the strings of wheat, or the wheat. It's the wheat. Something about wheat or the grains. Something also somebody may need to start eating whole grain of wheat also, just off the record. Not honey wheat, but whole grain, 100% whole grain wheat. There's abundance here. Somebody doesn't see it. It's like it's a lot of magic around this person going on that's keeping them in some type of... There's a death spell over somebody. What? There's a death spell over somebody. It's like lingering over them. Somebody done put a death spell on someone. You keep make them weak. Make them weak. Make them weak. Somebody, hey, baby, whoever you are, I need you to let God in right now, and understand that you're not a weak ass person at all. Somebody is projecting some energy on you. Somebody, it's like as if they want you to crash out or just lose yourself and give up, completely give up. Somebody trying to get you to I ain't gonna lie, this is an attack. This is like low-key a homicidal spiritual, like a spiritual homicide. Real talk. That somebody is trying to get somebody else to do to themselves so they won't either feel bad about it, or they won't be looked at like they be looked at like this person was the one having the mental issues or something like that the whole time. No, baby. This is a spell. Somebody is pushing this agenda. What? I gotta get ready to go. But this right here is always when I gotta leave. Yo, I'm finna close this out though. Yeah, this is retirement with understanding that your emotions is everything. Somebody is using your emotions as puppet strings. They're pulling on your emotions as puppet strings right now. And it's something they're very passionate about doing it, and they're kissy about it as well. So be careful. Touchy, kissing the neck, kissing the shoulder, making you feel relaxed, and then putting you in your shit. This is real talk. This is being exposed. The moon in reverse, yo. Forbidden. Do not fuck with this person or whatever this is, especially in this romantic ass way, because somebody need to clear this connection. This shit is crazy, but this connection want them to stick in the garden. This is I don't know what type of garden this is, but I wouldn't go in this motherfucker. I ain't finna get pricked and sticked and stuck up in this bitch and ate up by whatever critters coming and creeping and crawling out this bitch. No, ain't nothing in here worth eating. It's poisonous as fuck. It's spiders and roaches, and I don't even know why roaches is in a garden. This is weird. This is some weird shit. I feel like no. This person's strategy is fucked up. and they using the heart, your heart. They playing on the heart. Okay? I'm going to close this reading out. Get my ass up. I got to go. There's my alarm. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Deuces.